Could a future cure for COVID-19 maybe be in the mind of a 14-year-old Frisco girl? Maybe, now that the teenager has won a nationwide contest for her work on the very subject. JD Miles with her story, all new at 6 o'clock.
You only have to go to Independence High School in Frisco to find a student being called America's top young scientist.
It's exciting. I'm still trying to process everything.
A potential cure to the influenza virus.
Meet Anika Chebrolu, who at the ripe old age of 14 recently won the 3M Young Scientist Challenge and $25,000. It's for her work on a cure for COVID-19, or as she more accurately puts it.
And I developed this molecule which can bind to a certain protein on the SARS-CoV-2 virus. And this protein, by binding to it, it'll stop the function of the protein. So I started with a database of over 698 million compounds.
Anika was only in middle school when she entered the contest months ago and originally planned her project to involve seasonal flu. She later changed it to COVID-19 and says she was driven by the scope of the pandemic and the people who were suffering.
And we just always have this constant fear, like who's going to get infected by the coronavirus.
Anika describes herself as a typical teenager who, not surprisingly, plans to pursue a career as a medical researcher when she gets out of school.
My grandpa, when I was younger, he used to always push me towards science. He was actually a chemistry professor, and he used to always tell me to learn the periodic table of elements and learn all these things about science. And over time, I just grew to love it.
Right now, she's balancing her search for a COVID cure in between classical Indian dance training and, from these sketches, also practicing her skills as a very good artist.
I describe myself as a person who aspires to be a lot of things.
That's exciting to hear from this 14-year-old who's already accomplished so many things. In Frisco, JD Miles, CBS 11 News.